Hey, it's Elle. Ooh, it's dark. But today is the day of our SMU tour. And I'm trying to go to Ascension to get our food. Hola. Got breakfast. There's my mom, so I'm gonna go. It's raining. It's literally like 70 degrees and raining. So, you know, this lighting is not optimal. There went my receipt and ticket. Oh wow.
Oh, didn't they say there's a torches on campus? Yeah,
Going to be just a number here at SMU. Our average
later, but this Hunt Leadership Scholarship will be due on January 15th. For the rest of our merit-based scholarships, just apply to the university to be considered. And then for our friends from Dallas County High Schools, we also have our Dallas County Mustang Scholars Program to apply for as well. So, depending on where you're from, it's either a 3 or 4 step process. Apply to the university, complete the Hunt Leadership Scholarship, and apply for the Dallas County Mustang Scholarship. All right, and so that's our scholarship side of things. On the
This is Armstrong.
College looks so good. And also it's 2 blocks under your bed.
There's something. Here's the stadium. You have free admission as a student. Oh, no wind. Okay, so we're going to look in the Commons. Norris and McGinnon's Commons. It's the one that's open. Everything's the really pretty red brick, which I like the little campus. It's really nice. Yep. Microwave.
Like tiny motifs, and you're like, Mustangs, all right. It's nice and cute. Just a little reminder if you don't remember where you're going to school. It's like I'm looking at my bed. Oh yeah, I go to SMU. Yes. So every room gets you can bring in 1 mini fridge. Okay. Yeah.
Do you like rent it through the university?
You can.
Okay.
I brought my own, so now I have stickers that I've collected over the past 3 years, like stuck on my refrigerator. My parents kind of hate me for it. You'll see it as you walk down, like so tours are not allowed to use these restrooms, but if you need to use them, feel free to go down. Oh, they're over here on the left side. Yeah. Okay. So there's 4, 3, 2. No, just a double. And is
So there's 2 showers, I guess, for the floor. Wow. 2 showers for this hall. And this hall combined. That's concerning. I remember when we came here for the first time with Chesley and we like drove up and it was like magical, like transporting through the trees. So, pretty great. This is Dallas Hall. Grass is pretty green. Campus wildlife. Yeah, we want real mini ponies on campus. That would be the deciding factor for me. If there's a mini pony when we come out, then it's a sign. I think this is where we're going. It is. So I said if there was a mini horse when I walked out, that it would be a sign. Well, the mascot is a Mustang technically, but the physical like creature is a Shetland pony. So kind of close.
Oh, there's a little dip on the side. Perfect, thank you.
Sorority houses. The sorority houses are really pretty. Window picking. Full outside. Thing. Wow. All the way down. So it's a beautiful campus. For one, you're in Dallas, and it's not too big, so that's all quite nice. The weather was not good today, so my hair's crazy. It's now windy. So I found just like an SMU, like one of the ponytails. And there's some vineyard vine options. Since I have like a vineyard vine collection, so I thought that'd be fun. Let's see what else I can find. Let's see. So the bookstore is nothing compared to the one College Station. So that is interesting, but you are in Dallas, so like you can actually go get stuff. Very intriguing. I think I'm gonna get 2 things. I wanted to get a roll of the sweatshirt, but they don't have that. Okay. They have Lululemon stuff. What? Hey guys, so I wanted to do like a little haul for you guys. I got this SMU sweatshirt and this t-shirt. I also got a sticker that said pony up. That was really cute, and some other like little knickknacks they handed out. But so I went to Springfest, and I was going to, which is like an event they had for touring, and I'm just gonna like go over some of my notes that I think might be helpful to other people. So SMU, which is Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas, if you didn't know. So they're a private college, so they're a private school, they're not a state school. So they're currently taking super scores. So that's like where they take your best section from each portion of like the ACT and the SAT. They do have merit-based aid, because I know financial aid is, everyone's looking for that, but they do merit-based aid, and they will accept an extended resume. What they're known for is their flexible academics. So it's like they're on your team, they're on your side. They're great. It's a great school for multi-majoring, like having a double major, triple major, and having minors. They're very flexible with you. So it's a very tailored college experience, and they foster you, and you really get to do what you want to do. So we ate at the dining hall. The food was decent. I have dietary restrictions, and I found that I was able to like find lots of options that I could work around that. So it was like decent dining hall food. Like for dining hall food, it was decent, and there were options like for my dietary restrictions. Students are allowed cars on campus. And okay, so I'm just like looking at my notes. The dorm, you are in the dorms on campus for your first 2 years. And so like your dorm, when I inquired, they said for your dorm room, you don't get to pick like what building, like what commons you're in, that it's randomly assigned. And then your sophomore year, you have to be like, you're in the same building, they said, but you can request a different room in that building. So for their admission, they do holistic reviews. So that's like, in their holistic review, they're looking at the rigor of your high school curriculum, your standardized test scores, your essay, resume, recommendation letters, and your GPA, which they will make your like own unweighted GPA. Like they'll take your high school grades and they'll plug them in, and they'll create a GPA for you that is unweighted. And they don't have interviews. So if you were wondering, I've not really heard much on like a ton of interviewing, but that's not at SMU. That's not a process of the application. Now I did also tour like the Cox School of Business, and when you're applying, you would have to preference, like when you preference business, you're automatically then reviewed for Cox. So they have their own application. So like if you get into the school, you're in the school except for Cox, you then have to go through another wave of them reviewing you. And for the business direct, their average test scores are like a 1460 on the SAT, a 33 ACT, and for the GPA unweighted that they'll do is a 3.85. So for the Cox School of Business, one thing they did say is they haven't decided if they're test optional SMU, but for when they were test optional, the test scores can hurt you. So if you have like a test score that's way below their average, it might not be in your best interest to submit it, but obviously talk to your college counselor. One other thing that was interesting is they do not have a pre-med major, but what you can do is you can take courses and kind of customize your track to meet those pre-med requirements. So that's kind of like how they do that, and they recommend like meeting with your counselor to set that up if that's something you want to do. And there are no religious requirements, which you might be wondering because it is Southern Methodist University, but they do not have any religious requirements. Now, when looking at the dorm rooms, I would say they are smaller. They're not huge. I would say it's a dorm. It's small. And then your bathroom is down the hall. So you'll leave your room, and then the bathrooms I went into, it has 2 sinks, 2 toilets, and 2 showers for that hall of people. And like your hall, I think is boys and girls. And then your bathrooms, obviously, you know, like the girls' bathroom. All the girls in the hall will share that one bathroom. So they are cleaned, so like at least once a day, they said, the bathrooms. So that's nice. It's all really clean. So it's obviously going to be grosser than your own home, but it's not horrific. So that's just like a little note. I hope you found this helpful, and good luck on your college search. Bye, guys.